All right, so this video, you know what I'm saying? It's an African sister that has a message for the women of America, or pretty much any woman that's not following the belief system that's been passed down through generations. And it's good for us fellas to look at it too, because we get to see exactly, you know what I'm saying, how they think and everything. We should already know if you're subscribing to my channel, because all the invites I've been putting up, they've been putting like how they believe, how their belief system and how they see things, and how the woman role is, what the man role is in the relationship. So I have a few clips I'm going to put up back to back, and then we'll just, go over it at the end of it. You know how we do. Again, this is for educational purposes only, and yeah, let's get rolling. Let's roll this film.
If you are a lady and you have a man in your life, you should know that a man is like a semi-god in your life. You might not believe me, but if you don't believe me, then it simply means you don't really believe in the Bible. Because even the Bible said this. Christ said God is his head, and the head of man is Christ. And the head of a woman is the man. So your man is your head. Therefore, if you listen to whatever your man say, then you are actually obeying the Bible. You're obeying God. When men ask you, what do you bring to the table? Do you just say, I am the table? The table is me, baby. Have you ever considered bringing peace to the table? Have you ever considered being cooperative? Have you ever considered being submissive? Have you ever considered being feminine rather than bringing your box to the table? It seems you don't know that every other woman has that. It is everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be submissive, but it's like we always want to choose when to be submissive, when and when not to be submissive. And you need to understand that if you're really submissive, it is going to be 100%, meaning in every angle, every situation, every moment, you are submissive to a man. It's not just you saying you're going to be submissive, and then when it comes to some certain situations, you're like, no. And specifically, I'm saying this because of situations where women always say, well, if you make enough money to take care of the house, take care of the household, I'm going to be submissive. And it's like, why are you picking when you want to be submissive? Why are you picking that particular part of him being able to take care of the family? Do you know that there are situations where men would lose their jobs and be laid off from work? What are you going to do then? Okay, just because he loses his job at that moment, then the submissiveness and in some situations you even see that the women leave. That is not true submissiveness at all. If you are truly submissive, you'll be submissive regardless of the situation. You're going to be there like a true ride or die. It is not something you pick and choose. See, now we have a lot of men who are being laid off, men and women both. A lot of people are being laid off from work, from job. A man might have money today, you never know. That money might actually be lost maybe any day, any time. So when that man maybe stop earning as much as he used to earn, then what is it? Adam.
Yo, wow. I I thought I knew everything, but I didn't know that in Africa, their belief and their religion is so intense to the point that the women see their men as the reflection of God. Wow, that's that's really heavy. Like, wow, you know what I'm saying? that that shocked the shit out of me. I ain't gonna front. That shocked the shit out of me. Everything else she spoke on, I kind of saw in the other videos, but woo. I think it'll be a lot less problems in the world if women believe that around the world. Nah, I ain't gonna front. There's a lot of dudes that can't handle that kind of responsibility. I can't be totally, biased. Sorry, but that is, But then again, the woman chooses the guy, so wow, that's something to think about, though. You just gotta choose the right guy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, wow. I mean, yo, that's definitely a thinker. Because it's a big culture shock for me, because I wasn't raised in that belief system. So it's just like, shit, what? Wow, I mean, I suppose I've been. I mean, obviously, Yo, damn. Yo, let me know what y'all think about this. You know what I'm saying? And this message, I think it was mostly for the women. So I imagine underneath this video should be a lot of women hating on this video for real. So bring on the hate. This woman that did this message, I believe she follows me on TikTok. So I'll pass on your messages to her. Oh shit. I'm just picturing the shit y'all gonna be saying. Anyway, thank you for subscribing, because I'm pretty sure y'all subscribed by now, because I'm great. The channel's great. The video's fucking great. Thank you for liking the video, because I know you did already. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.
Can you imagine? What do you bring to the table? And the guy's like, this. Women would be like, so who pays the bills? And what does your car look like? And what kind of job do you have? And are you going to take care of the family? And do you know how to fight? Like, if I was in trouble, you're going to protect me? And they'd have a whole list that you'd be checking off. He'd be like, well, you can barely keep up. And they're just like, this. No, this does not make a high value woman. It doesn't. There has to be more to you than that. And it's not this and I'm the CEO of my own company, because they don't care about that. We already told you that. So you can care about it. You can be proud of that CEO title all you want. But I'm telling you straight up, a guy would rather have a kind, loving, supportive, respectful woman that works at Arby's than have a CEO that's a nightmare to live with, that isn't supportive, that isn't respectful, and that doesn't care about him, really.
My husband is my boss. My husband is number one. If my husband tells me, hey, sit down, I'll sit down. If he tells me you can't go out with your friends today, I'm not going to go out with my friends. If he says, hey, go wash this dish for me, I'm going to go wash the dish for him. I chose this man to be the king of my life, and yes, I agree with everything he says, and I do everything he says. And I did that because I chose this man. I put him in this position of my life, and this is how I honor and take care of and love the man in my life. So I tell women out there, you want a man in your life, you want to be happy, figure out what you would do when you are happy. Because I am happy. My husband does so many great things for me, and I would do that for him. I obey him, I respect him, and I let him be the man that he is. I chose a man that I wanted to follow. I chose someone to lead me, and that's why I will do anything for him. If he tells me jump, I'll jump. If he tells me sit down, I'll sit down. If he tells me go in the room or go up on stage, I will do either or. Anyways, that's a message for everyone out there. Love and cherish the king in your life.